It involves Kevin Durant. It involves quite a few people. So let me just get this off my chest because I got issues.
I'm going to take notes. Hold on. Here we go.
As all of you know, I am a New York Knicks fan. Yes, pray for me. I'm a New York Knicks fan, and I have been on the record, as has most people, recognizing the fact that it is likely that KD, after this season, would depart for New York City with one Kyrie Irving. Matter of fact, I've been on the record saying, quote, this was what I was told at the time, 95% possibility, but leave the 5% window open because it's KD and he could always change his mind. Well, over the last several hours, I have learned that Kyrie Irving has given every indication to the Brooklyn Nets that that is where he wants to go, not the New York Knicks. As a result of Kyrie Irving, if indeed, because I don't know, I have not spoken to Kyrie Irving, have not spoken to Kevin Durant. Let me be very, very clear. Haven't spoken to Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. I'm working. I haven't spoken to them. But understand something. It's very, very important. I need everybody to understand, because y'all all basketball fans, understand how the dominoes fall. Kyrie Irving, if indeed it is true, and we don't know that because we still got 30 days, if he decides to go to Brooklyn, KD ain't interested in going to Brooklyn. And as a result, the belief is that KD will either go to New York without him, convince him to come to New York, or settle for somebody like a Kemba Walker, or KD may decide to stay in Golden State. If he decides, whether or not he decides to go to Golden State, the belief is it's contingent on whether or not Golden State wins. If they win the finals, he leaves. If they lose, he stays.
Why are you depressed? You think the Warriors are winning, so that means he's leaving.
Because the injuries and all of this other stuff, you just never know what could go wrong. A black cat is the Knicks, Molly. Talk about that black cat running around. And I ain't talking about just the Cowboys. It's the Knicks too, okay? So you got all of that going on. You know, the Jimmy Butlers of the world, the Tobias Harris of the world. We'll deal with all of that stuff later. Klay Thompson, you better get that 5th year is going to be very important. He wants the max. He wants 5 years. They better not shuffle on it in any way. They better offer that man 5 years and every penny that he deserves, because if you don't, Klay Thompson's looking forward to staying unless you shaft him in any way, which I don't believe the first-class organization that there is the Golden State Warriors will do. But my concern is the fact that Kyrie Irving is essentially, by virtue of wanting to be in Brooklyn, threatening to ruin everything I hope for. Everything. Everything that I hope for with my New York Knicks.
There's so much,
and I am not happy.
There's so much here. First of all, I just want to hear from the crowd.
And it's hot in here. Is there a fan, AC, or something?
I want to hear from you all right now. If one option is you win the championship, but you lose KD. The other, you want the championship, or do you want to?
Oh.
And goodbye, KD.
Thank you.
Win and goodbye, KD. Bye, KD. See this?
Wow.
That's why he's leaving y'all. That's why he's out of here, because of that.
They said bye real quick.
Yeah, you said goodbye to KD.
They said championship real quick.
Now,
you shouldn't be depressed.
Stephen A.
I'll get to you in a second.
Let me get this straight. They win the championship, KD's gone. They lose, he stays. When you say you don't want him in Brooklyn, or KD wouldn't go to Brooklyn, I don't understand that. The Clippers, I get, are the baby brother, and they always will be in L.A., even though they share the same arena. The Nets have some sex appeal. The Nets were the ABA team with Dr. J. That was New York. The Nets are not in Jersey anymore. They're in Brooklyn. Brooklyn rings bells around the world. Brooklyn is a well-run organization. They got a good team. They got a good coach. Kyrie is smart to want to go to Brooklyn instead of the Nets. Why wouldn't KD follow?
Is MSG the Barclays Center? Are you really going to sit here on national
Barclays Center's
TV
every bit as good as Madison Square Garden, at least.
The Nets are even close to the Knicks in their history.
Yes.
Not as a brand.
Yes.
Not as a brand.
You're right.
It's the Mecca.
You're right. But the Mecca of what, Molly?
It's the Mecca of basketball. New York City is the Mecca of basketball.
But not the Knicks.
How can you sit here and say that? Then the Lakers are. How are the Lakers the heritage franchise and the Clippers aren't?
Because the Lakers got 16 championships, the Knicks got 2. You compare the Knicks to the Lakers?
I'm not going to go there. Right now, I'm in info mode, and what you hear is that Kyrie Irving is going to try to convince KD about Brooklyn. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, because of what happened this year in Boston and because of the struggles that Kyrie had, even though everybody knows he's all world, he sort of hurt his stock just a touch. So in a perfect world, even though Kyrie is big time, nobody really wants him alone. They want him with somebody. And if you're KD, here's the key. This is why KD is the key figure in free agency. Because while Kawhi Leonard is talking about staying in Toronto or going to L.A. with the New York Knicks believing they got an outside chance to get him, here's the reality. KD is the individual that is the big name, not just because he's terrific, but because he's going to have the power to bring somebody with him. Wherever KD goes, Brooklyn, New York, even the Clippers, if KD says, I want this guy with me, they will bring him with them. So as a result of that, it's very, very important that KD understands. KD has to be the alpha dog. He can't be a follower. He's got to be the leader, which I believe he is. He's got to be the guy that says, this is what I'm going to do. You want to roll with me, you roll where I roll. I don't roll where you roll.